God's call on you is to get you beyond yourself to the freedom of love. The freedom, get beyond the problems, get beyond the pettiness. The bride is now getting beyond herself, no longer on herself. It says in the scripture, don't just look out for your own interests. Treat others as if they were better than you. Have the same attitude that he had, who gave up. And start making your life a blessing. Get off your needs. And then you'll be, because you're not supposed to be living like that. You're a child of the King. That doesn't mean you're selfish. It means the opposite. It means you're loving. Get filled. You need to get filled. Get filled, but then get beyond so you can bless. That was the second utterance of the bride. Now we move to the final blossoming of love. Look at Song of Solomon, chapter 7, verse 10, and look what happens. It's beautiful. In Hebrew, Ani ladodi v'alai teshukato. I am my beloved's, and his desire is for me. Notice how it changed. My beloved is mine, and I'm his. I am my beloved's, and he's mine. And lastly, I am my beloved's, and his desire is for me. What happens? Something profound. The word mine totally vanished. Now again, you got to get the mind filled, so it's holy. The beginning, everything's holy here. But at the end, the word mine totally vanishes. No statement about mine anymore. She's moving from the maturity of love to the fullness of love. This is the ultimate. The bride's mind vanishes altogether in him. It just vanished. Remember we spoke, for those who were here on Friday, I spoke about the moon. And because it says she's like the moon. My beloved, the bridegroom says of you, says she's as beautiful as the moon. The moon is really not beautiful, but when it reflects the light of the sun, it's beautiful. And the moon only reflects as it receives. If it doesn't receive, looks on itself, it's all craters. But when it receives the light, then it bears the light. If it receives and gives, it becomes full. Just like here, full moon. But then it said, when the dawn comes, the moon disappears in the light of the sun. And so now we're moving to the dawn part. You see, in heaven, when we are in our glory, there's no more possessiveness at all. Everything is shared. There's no gates, no locks, no graveyards, no prisons, no mine. All is ours. There's no separate from us and him. That's what's going to, in the marriage, the bride and groom come to the place, to their home, it's all one. There's no separate problems anymore. No burden, no separate problem. We shall be called married. Our soul longs for it. Yes. But to live a heavenly life now, we have to give away our mind in the marriage of God. All I've got is his. Even my secrets, even secret sins are his. Even my problems, fears, doubts, whatever, feeling far from him, it's all my beloved's. To get be on the mind to, I am joined to him, my beloved, we are together. No mine anymore. My beloved, I am my beloved's, I belong to him, and his love is to me. He is for me. His love is for me. In heaven, there's no selfishness allowed in heaven. And if you want a heavenly life, that's how it happens. The love swallows up the selfishness. His desire is for me. Now the word in Hebrew is real interesting here. Teshuka. His desire means his longing. God longs for you. It means his stretching up, like he's stretching for you. And it also means he's running after me. He's running after me. My beloved, it's like the love that would run after. Remember when the prodigal son came back to the father? It says the father ran. And that's a picture of God's love for you. He didn't walk. He didn't wait for you to come. He ran. God's love for you is so good. He runs. That's runs after. The beginning it says, let us run together. Here it says, his desire, he will run after me. She's saying, wow. Basically in this thing, she's saying, wow. The king, this bridegroom, he loves me. His desire is so great for me. Wow. She's amazed by it. And for us, it's when we say amazing grace. How awesome. She's not saying, he's mine now. She's saying, but his love is for me. She doesn't have to have anything. It's just his love is enough. See, when we truly know his love, then it's, in Hebrew, daenu, they say on Passover. It's enough. It's enough. It's sufficient. I don't have to have a million other things like I love. When you don't have love, that's when you have to have everything else. It's like saying when people are in love, they don't care about anything else. When they're in love, when two people just get married, they don't care about the furniture so much and all the things when they just get married. But they get divorced. All that matters, who owns 50% of that furniture, that couch, that thing, that teacup, who is that? That's because when there's no love, when you lose the love, then things start becoming the thing. But when you get overcome by the love, then the things it's no big deal anymore. We got to get overwhelmed by the love and free to the things. It's enough. That's the place where she's captivated. I am my beloved's, and his love is for me, and that's enough. So she's saying it's enough. I don't have to have. I don't have to have everybody like me. I don't have to have more money. I don't have to even get that thing. I don't have to do that thing. It's enough that he loves me. I can let go. I can be full. I can be at peace. I can be whole. I can be healed. Doesn't matter what they did or didn't do. This bride, when you look at this, what she goes through, she gets pretty bruised up in this thing. There's some things that happen. Yet here at the end, she's saying it doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. It's bigger enough that he loves me. And now, it says, she doesn't even say my beloved. She doesn't even say he's mine. She says his love is to me, is for me. Because it's cool with God, because God is love. God is love. She's dwelling totally in love, the Spirit. It's the Spirit. It's not even things anymore. She's free. I am caught up in God's love. That's the Spirit. You people talk about the Spirit-filled life, and they have a million ideas of what and it's not true. The Spirit-filled life is a life that is filled, overflowing with his love. I show you a better way, he says. This week, bring the unmet needs of your heart into God's presence. You got to get that through. You can't hold that out. You got to come with you do need, and you got to get it to him. My beloved, learn of Dodi Li, he is to me. Filled up by him, that you can be filled so you can get beyond it. Move beyond it. Get filled up so you can overflow and get beyond. To get beyond yourself. To get so caught up with God. Move out this week in love. Get filled and then go out in love and bless. Be a blessing. And get into the joy of receiving his love and the joy of giving it. Unconditionally. Forgive an enemy. Bless someone. Do something above and beyond to someone. Bless and get into the joy of it. Don't do it like a chore. Just do it in the joy of it. For the voice of the groom says to his bride, he says to you, he says in this book, and this is the voice of the Lord, he says, open your heart, my beloved. Open and be free. It says from the innermost being of your heart. My will is that rivers of living water would flow from your heart. That's what he says. That you could learn what it says, Dodi li va'anilo, I am, my beloved is mine, I am his. I am my beloved's, and he's mine. To the last part, I am my beloved's, and his desire, his love is to me. I am my beloved's, and he loves me, and that's enough. That's more than enough, Daenu.